What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tony. Today we're going to fix one more issue with the two-door. Let's jump into it. So one of the biggest things about the two-door is that there's not a lot of space when you guys are trying to build out a two-door. I love the two-door. I think the two-door is probably one of the best platforms out there. I mean, yeah, you have your four-door, you have your Gladiator, but I think overall the two-door is just amazing the way it is. I mean, because you have, you know, your turning radius is absolutely amazing. You still get all the flexing. I mean, this overall is like the best, in my personal opinion. This is the best setup that you can actually have. Yes, the four-door, you're going to have a lot more space. The Gladiator, you have a ton of space. Even though when I had mine, I still felt like I was losing space. But I'm really trying to compact everything to make a nice rock crawler overland rig, per se. And I love this Jeep. This Jeep has been phenomenal. When we went out to Colorado, or not Colorado, when we went out to Wyoming, when we hit some trails out there, it did really well. And I've been kind of slowly but surely finding some, you know, weak spots in it, and we've been kind of touching it here and there, but you'll never have enough space with the two-door, unfortunately. But I think we're going to solve another issue. So I just got in right now one thing we're going to slowly but surely, because these are kind of expensive, from one of my favorite companies that make parts or aftermarket support for, you know, everything. I mean, they make quite a bit of parts, but this is going to really help out the situation. So you guys already know I am a huge fan of American Adventure Labs. I mean, I'm already running their platform and the slider that I use for my refrigerators. I mean, it's been amazing. I haven't put my 55 IceCo on here yet, but we've just been running the 20 liter. Eventually we're probably going to go up to the 35. I think that 35 is going to be amazing. But anyway, I already have, they call it the M.A.S.S storage system. It's like M.A.S.S, I forget what it was. I'll put it right here. But you already know I am a big fan of them, and they make some really good quality stuff. I just received another box from them, and it's going to help this situation up here, so I can take some of these bags and put it in here. So let's dive into this box and see what we actually get. Yeah. And I will say their packaging is nothing but the best. With their stuff, they use this nice foam stuff, which sometimes can be a pain, which I think we're going to have to take a sledgehammer to this thing and be able to get this thing out. Yeah. Whew. That was in there. Just come with some stuff. Sweet, easy peasy. Wow, that's really nice. I'm sure the mass pack. All right. So it comes with some extra hardware. Awesome. So I'm sure it's gonna get bolted down to here. Perfect. All right, I get it. So I do like that it's not all the way too deep. It does give you a little space back there, which would be kind of cool because I can put my 2,000 watt power supply back there, strap it down or something. But I was really debating on ordering one more of these, which, looking at this, I may end up getting another one, because it's about 6 inches, so I don't know, give or take over there. But this is really going to be helpful. We're going to get this nice and strapped down, nice and tight, so we're going to have to probably remove this. So while I was kind of messing around with trying to get this thing actually installed, I realized I didn't have the little plastic clips that came in here, there's like a metal thing that you got to screw onto that actually goes onto the M.A.S.S floor system. unfortunately, I can't really install it without it. I was thinking it was going to be, we actually used these little bolts, but I was wrong. You actually still use here, just the way that this thing's actually kind of set up. But this thing is really nice. It's actually, I mean, I'm actually really impressed with it. It's really nice. You just push down and this thing pulls out, and these things are freaking solid. Unfortunately, what I thought were right here, because it came with just these 4 screws, or with these 6 screws, I thought it was the screws that were actually on the base. I think I'm either missing the actual bracket itself in here to hold this thing down, or I don't know. So we'll have to figure that out. Unless I missed something, but nope. But this thing, it gives you 4 drawers, and you can actually pop these things off and either, you know, slide them back here, you know, so you can make your room fit the way you guys want. And this is really nice aluminum. And yeah, I can't, like I said, I'm a huge fan of American Adventure Labs. I think they make amazing stuff. And so we just got to get this thing tied down. So I either got to order up the little brackets to actually mount this to the floor, or we'll figure something out. Or they may just forgot. Not a big deal if they accidentally forgot. It is what it is. Accidents happen. But yeah, I went with just the stainless steel. I didn't get it painted or coated. If I do anything, I'll just take a nice rattle can and I'll scuff this up, and we'll turn it whatever color I want. But yeah, I was debating on going a couple layers, because we can remove a few more things and get them in these nice drawers, and it'll be really nice to get these things kind of set. Unfortunately, if I'm cooking here, I can't really pull this thing out, so it's whatever I use up here is going to be the most important things. You know, stuff that I really don't need is going to be back there. But yeah, this is really nice. I'm really impressed with it. So it's gravy. That's all I can really say. So it's definitely going to help out the storage system, and I'm trying to go this route versus putting actually my boxes are actually up there, but having my boxes on top of the truck or on top of the Jeep, so I don't have to keep climbing on here, climbing up here, then, you know, getting whatever I need. So I'm trying to compact everything, and I think this is really going to help compact a lot of stuff, and it really helps that I have this rack up here to help keep things up here, and then, you know, I can still use the back part of it. And nice thing is, if I don't get another one, I still have the ability, there you go, I still have the ability to actually use these to actually pinch, I'm not going to pinch it on, but it basically gets on here. I can still mount my, you know, diesel heater, my 2,000 watt power supply there if I need to, or if I don't need either one of those, I have a little extra space. So one may be good, but we're going to definitely test out one first, and then if I need another one, stack another one, versus just buying 2 or 3, because they do make a, you know, a 4, where then I can get like a little, you know, one up here, which I can really use for, you know, more utensils and stuff like that. So I definitely think this is going to start helping out, you know, the space, and making sure we use every ounce of this little 2-door that we have. I like it. It's really nice. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys like this kind of setup, or what your guys' idea would be to make the 2-door the best possible overland-ish rig that you possibly can. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys like this idea, or should. I definitely think it's better than totes. So yeah, so leave me down in the comments down below. Like I said, I think this is turning out to be an amazing little rig. She's turning out amazing. We're getting ready for the big trip. That's what we're doing at almost in end of August, something like that. I can't remember the dates, but we are going up to the Rubicon Trail, and then we're going to start putzing around there. So I'm actually, this is all getting ready for that big trip, and then we're already planning a trip out to Alaska next year. That's going to be a fun, long it's gonna be a long one. That's 3 weeks of just traveling and getting out there and doing what we love to do. So I definitely think it's going to be an amazing trip. We just got to get a few more extra things done. We are getting, while I'm in Mexico, this thing is getting re-geared. We're going up to 48 gears. And then, yeah, maybe I'll just do a whole walk around video of the Jeep, because there's kind of a lot since I've actually bought it. I think that was the last time I actually did a full walk around video of the Jeep itself, and it's still kind of cold out, so yeah, you know. But anyway, this is a good start to make sure we get every ounce of this Jeep that I possibly can. Like I said before, I'm happy with it. So let me down in the comments down below if you guys like this idea or what you guys would change. Maybe that'll give me some ideas and kind of go from there. So I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. Go check out my merch store. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.